it's Ronnie, and welcome to the September annual hop by Sara Scraps. And the theme this time is The Cool Kid Just Showed Up. And it's also Scrap Timber by the Scrappy Sisters, Laura Alberts, and Christie's Beautiful Life. So I do have a prompt, and that is to use 6 by 6 papers. I'm scrapping this photo right here of my granddaughter Hope on her first day of school in kindergarten. I'm going to use that Crayola die set, Tim Holtz Alpha, and also a Diamond Press Alpha for my title, those two. And then I have Back to School, some simple story stickers, and the Back to School 6 by 6 paper pad. And I believe there are two different collections is what I'm going to be using from Echo Park, and then I'm going to pull one sticker off of Cartabella sticker sheet. This is the Crayola die set, and I cut everything out in advance, and I did put some of the crayons together. They do have 3 parts, and of course I'm inking them so they'll look just a little more dimensional. But yeah, I thought I'd do one because it's still going to take a little bit of time doing that one because there are several steps. So I'm inking everything except that yellow one. See that yellow one laying there, that rectangular looking thing with a hole in it? I forget to ink it, and I had the blending brush, it's pad. I'm not sure what it is. Anyway, the blending thingy over to the right hand side, and had the ink already on it and still forgot it. But I did get all the green inked anyway. It comes with several parts, and it has a circle thing laying there. You see that in the tray? I have yet to figure out what that is, but it cuts out when it cuts the triangles out and that V-shaped thing. So I do have it cut out. I just don't know what to use it for. It might just go right there in the center by the V. It might. I don't know. The crayons, it came in individual letters. Plus, it had the backdrop looking thing. So I did both, and I did the backdrop in black because I am going to be using quite a bit of black on my layout. The crayons has one layer that's black, except on the black crayon, I went ahead and used white on it, and I wanted it to show up just a little bit more. I put double-sided tape there on that green piece, planning on just putting my crayon straight down on there. Pulled the paper off and everything and forgot and went and used liquid glue. Yeah, I know. When I was watching the video, again, I caught myself. But yeah, I just wasted all that liquid glue. And my time too. It did take a little bit longer. But of course, I was watching videos while I was doing it, not paying attention to what I was actually doing. I'd probably make more mistakes if I had somebody to talk to while I'm watching those videos, but I listen instead. Um, this striped one, I really liked it, and I might have been able to do a little bit more with it if I hadn't liked it so well. The other two sheets were cut into, they were scraps. So I thought I'd kind of stretch it, and I could have stretched it more because I am going to end up covering the one at the bottom, most of it up. I mean, literally, I can see a little tiny place. And I could have used a scrap if I had known I was going to cover it up so much. But I didn't plan ahead a whole lot, just these papers right here, basically. I knew I wanted them on my layout, and yeah, I didn't know what else. And you will see in the tray when I uh, start pulling out that I'm going to end up pulling some more things in because I wasn't sure. I put a piece of black cardstock along the edge of that to make it look like a composition book. And then, of course, the other one I used the notebook paper on just to give it more texture and, dimension to my layout rather than just slide it under there like it was. That picture there, I'll go ahead and tell you about the picture. It is the one in the kind of background on the right. That is in the background. is the picture that the teacher posted on the school website because she took all the kids' pictures in front of that sign, and it says "Welcome to School." And Hope is holding a little sign that says "First Day of Kindergarten." Well, the one of her in the front that I photoshopped in, she had her arm up and she was saying she was ready to get to school. And this was at home, so I took it off and put it on here because, the theme kind of like is "Cool Kid is Here" or something like that. So that reminded me of it. But I wanted to make sure I had the one from school. So I thought, well, Hope will like seeing herself twice in one photo. I can just go ahead and Photoshop it in. So that's what I did. And so two of Hope in one photo. Now, since the theme is the cool kid, I can't remember exactly what it is, but it's something about a cool kid because I'm reading the little piece that I just now put on there. It's "The cool kid is here," and I wanted to put it by the one with her arm up there. I would have had the hand there too, but the photo that I had did not have a hand, and I am not that good at Photoshop, so it is not on there. It is just her with her arm up. Doing that, I want to mention that down there below is the links to everybody that's doing the September back to school hop that is hosted by Sara Scraps. And then there's also a playlist for the Scrap Timber that is hosted by the Scrappy Sisters, Laura Alberts, and Christy Harriman. And so, yeah, be sure to check them out. So much for y'all to watch down there. The playlist for Scrap Timber is pretty long by now. And then the one for the September back to school hop has quite a few. I didn't count them, but there was quite a few when I last looked. But back to my layout, I put that long black strip on there. It says "Life is about coloring with the whole box of crayons." And I seen that in the sticker book, and that's what gave me the idea of pulling the dies out for the crayons. I thought I could use it on there, especially with that adorable background on the photo. Everything's just meant to go together. So I went ahead and cut a few extra crayons out so I could scatter them around the layout a little bit. And I kind of picked and choose which ones to put in the box. So there is no red in the box because I wanted to make sure I used it somewhere else on the layout. But I did put the black and the brown in there. I was using scraps when I made them, and some of the choices weren't exactly what I would have maybe wanted. I tried to pick pieces that went with that diagonal stripe paper a little bit, but yeah, I was using scraps to make them, so I just went with what I had. Oh, and my title, as you all know, if you've got a kid that is younger than all the other kids, well, Malachi's the youngest now, but they see the other ones get on the school bus and stuff and go to school and come home. They're dying to go. And I mean, she was so proud to be able to finally go to kindergarten and to ride the bus. So I do have photos of her getting off the bus after school. So yeah, she was really excited about all that. And so the title is "At Last Kindergarten." And since the original photo has her holding that sign, you can't see "Class of 35," but her aunt made her that t-shirt for the first day of school. So I thought it's a good thing there was enough there to tell it's "Class of 35," or I probably would have put it somewhere on the layout because she was bragging too about going to be the "Class of 35." I don't think she realized how far away it is, but she was pretty proud of her t-shirt. I just now layered is says "Prepare to be schooled," and then the one up there on the composition book says "You are a class act." They put such great stickers in those sticker books. I love that you got so much to choose from, and they can all go with your layout. And yeah, which is awesome. And you can make them actually relate. I hate putting super random stuff on there. A little random maybe, but not super random. I did put some cork stars on the layout, and they're ones I punched out like the last time I used the cork stars, and they were left over, so that's why there's only 6 on here, and I kind of divided 3 of them up. But yeah, I guess I could have cut some more out, but I thought I'll just use what I've already got. I pulled the brads with a Z out because they're the ones that you don't have to poke no holes with, and added a few of them. And this is the to kind of balance it out. See how there's a narrow right side, and I wanted the left side to look less wide. So I layered it in red rather than just put black on there, since I already have black right next to it. And I didn't want to do it over, but I really like this sticker because it says play nice, work hard, and stay kind. Because, that you think when you read that, I think of kindergarten where they're learning all the things to do in school. But of course, she probably learned most of that in daycare anyway and preschool. But yeah, that's my layout, and I had lots of fun doing it. And you're going to have lots of fun hopping around and seeing what everybody else created. And there's still that playlist down there too. So if you get time to watch it and binge, all you have to do is click on it and it'll just go on from there. But yeah, aren't those crayons the cutest? I just love that die set. There was another one that I loved and put off so long getting it. I'd look at it, think about it, and look at it, think about it, and didn't get it. Well, it was finally gone before I decided to go ahead and go for it. But if you leave a comment down there below, I'll try to get back with you. And if you like the video and hit a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you subscribe. And those of you already are, thank you so very much. And thank you all for watching my video today, and have fun on the hop and the collaboration for the whole month for Scrap Timber. But have a happy scrapping week. Bye.